Hi y'all, I'm going to do the how-to video on this. I'm going to show you what I did. And I'll have to turn this thing around, and I hope you can see what I'm doing good. I'm not feeling the greatest. Got up this morning, went out there to feed the cats, came back in the house, and I had started having diarrhea. So, of course, I ran to the toilet as fast as I could. And I was thinking, what in the world could have caused that? And my husband said he had diarrhea yesterday too. And I was thinking, what did we eat that could have caused that? We ate a hamburger from Burger King. That's the only thing different we've ate than what we usually eat. So I won't be eating any more Burger King hamburgers. I feel tired. But anyway, I'm going to do this, and I hope it works out. Well, maybe I should keep the camera this way because I'm going to have to pause it sometimes. All right. Now, the first thing we're going to do is make a magic ring. Now, remember, it's for this. Okay, we're going to make a magic ring. And you're going to chain 2. That's not going to count as your first half double. We're going to do 12 half doubles in this ring. Come on now, get in there. 12 half doubles in the ring. Okay, I'm going to pause this video and I'll get back at you here in a minute. Now, you get your 12 half doubles done, count and make sure you got them. And then, skipping that first chain 2, you go into that first half double with the slip stitch. Slip stitch it on there. And now, you're going to chain 2. This time your chain 2 will count as your first half double. And we're going to half double crochet into the same stitch. And then you're going to do 2 half doubles in the top of each stitch around so that you will end up with 24 half doubles. Two half doubles in each stitch around. I'm going to pause this. Okay, we got our 24 done. Counting that first chain 2, now we're going to slip stitch into that first chain 2. Now, what we're going to do is, now what we're going to do is chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to skip this next stitch, and in the next second stitch, we're going to do now what does that say? We're going to do a double crochet. We're going to do a double crochet into that there. And then we're going to chain 2. We're going to skip 1 stitch, and in the next stitch, we'll make a double. See what's happening there? Chain 2, double crochet, skip a stitch and double crochet in the next one, double, chain 2, skip a stitch, double in the next one, chain 2, skip a stitch, double in the next one, and I'll meet you. Okay, here we are coming back around. Now, this is going to look funny. It looks like you have 2 stitches here, but you don't, because this right here is where your chain 3 came out of. So, this is a stitch you actually skip, and then we join it to our chain 3 here. My stitch came out. We're going to go ahead and you chain 2 after your last double crochet. You chain 2, and then you're going to join it to the top of the 3rd chain of your chain 5 with a slip stitch. And that's how it should look. See, it looks like there's 2 stitches in between there, but there's really not. And you can double check. So you should have 12 double crochets around, and you should also have 12 gaps in between here. So you can count those to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. I'm going to make a quick little adjustment here in my instructions. Okay. Now, we're right here where we joined with the same color thread. Going to chain 1 and do a single crochet in the top of that double crochet. Now, you're going to single crochet. Let's see. We chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet in the top of this next double crochet. Chain 3. Make sure I chain 3 over there. Okay. And single crochet in the top of this next double crochet. Chain 3. Single crochet in the top of that next double crochet. Chain 3. Single crochet in the top of that next double crochet, and chain 3. And I'll pause and meet you back. Okay, you come back around and you join with a slip stitch to the top of your first single crochet. And now we are gonna fasten off. Wind it back up there. Now, let me pull my thread through there. I like to leave a long enough tail where I can show you what I do. I'll just use my big one. It's so much easier to get the thread through the eye of this big one. The other ones are just too small. Let's see. I'll go to the back of my work And I'll go down here. See, I'm going to go down in there. Well, let's come back up to here. Because I'm going to crochet over it. So you just weave it in there. Or you can crochet over it. Now I don't weave into the single crochets here because I want to be able to see them clearly to do what I got to do in them single crochets there. You just weave it in here and there and yonder, and so you got it wove in quite a ways, because then you're just going to crochet over it. And cut the excess off. And I save all my little scraps for stuffing amigurumi. Now, coming back to this magic ring. Let's see if I can get my smaller needle on here. Well, I'm going to weave that in. Okay. Gonna tighten it on up. Make sure I got it pulled tight enough. And then I'm gonna, look, I'm back stitching. See, I'm back stitching where I pulled out from it. I'm gonna go, I back stitched, and now I'm gonna go under a few stitches. Pull that through. Now, I'm gonna back stitch again. See, I'm back stitching. Well, it came out. Now get in there. See, I'm back stitching. And I'm gonna, well, get on in there. It's fighting me. See, I'm going in there. Several more stitches, and I'm gonna pull that through. And I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so I'll back stitch one more time and pull it on through. Come on now, quit fighting me. I'm going to pull it on through till I've gone all the way around that circle and slightly beyond, and there it is. That is never going to pull loose. Okay, now we're ready for our other color. Now, for the color I want to use, if I can get a hold of it, color I want to use, I'm using this here. It's bright yellow. Get some stuff pulled out here. Put that down there. Try not to let it tangle. Okay, we're ready to go. Now we take our next color. Okay. I always have to stop and think because I get confused on this every time. Once you get started, it's easy. But because of the way you have to do it. Okay. We're going to start on the lower part. See, around the post of this double crochet, you're going to start on the lower part of it. So I'm going to put my thread in here. So I'll have this, when I start on this, you know what? I think it will be easier to start. If you see this round here between the double crochets here, this chain 2 space of the double crochets, between the double crochets, this is going to be the best place to start. That way you won't get confused. Okay, you could start on the double crochet post if you won't get confused, but I will. But this will work. Now see, I tied it on there, on that chain 2 space. And we're going to chain 3. I'm going to go 1. I'm going to go over that tail as I'm doing this. Get that tail out of the way. There's 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to put 4 more doubles. We'll put 4 doubles in this same chain 2 space. We'll bring that tail over here and continue to go over it. Now, so we go. So that chain 3 counts as 1 double. So that's a 1, 2. 3, 4, and 5. 5. Now, we're going to do 5 more doubles in this post right beside it. See? We're going to go into this post right beside it there, and we're going to crochet down the post, down 5 double crochets down that post. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, might have to scooch them over. 4, 5. That's how it should look, because you're going down that post. Now what we're going to do, it might seem a little strange to you. We're going to go up to this chain 2 space right next to this, and you're going to make 5 double crochets in that. Well, I dropped my thread there. Start over. Five. And that's how it should look. See, you crochet down here, and then you jumped up to here and put your things in there. I'm going to pause it and draw a picture for you real quick, because I want you to be sure and understand this part. It's very important for the whole thing. Okay. Okay, I wrote it down here. So, you're gonna, this is where we attached, get something to point with. This is where we attached on to right here, in that corner of that chain 2 space there. beside this double here. And we made 5 double crochets. And then we went straight down and made 5 double crochets in this post of that double crochet. And then you swing up here to this next corner here in this chain 2 space and make your 5 double crochets across there. And then you go down, going down, you make 5 double crochets, and then you swing back up here to this corner of this chain 2 space and make your 5 double crochets, and then you make 5 double crochets going down, and you just repeat the pattern. You swing back up to that corner. I hope that helps y'all. I know it's backwards on this video, but you can still get the idea. I hope it helps you. I wish I had a better system for doing tutorials. I don't know what kind of equipment to get or anything, and it probably costs a lot, but maybe someday. But anyway, I hope this helps you out. Okay, and I'll try to guide you through it. It helped me tremendously starting in that chain 2 space. When you're looking at your work and it's facing you, the corner you start in, if you're right-handed at least, I don't know if you're left-handed, you're always going to start, well, I'll show you, let me do these doubles. Going down the post, double crochet post, go down it, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I went down that double crochet post. So I went down it. And now I'm going to swing over. And as I'm looking at the front of my work, the corner of this chain 2 space is to my right. It's to my right is where I start making my next 5 doubles. See, I don't know if you can tell or not, but going from my right to my left on the chain 2. And these chain 3 spaces back here, you just ignore them for now. We're not going to do anything with them right now. Let's see, that's 3, 4, 5. Now I've made 5 across the top from this corner over to there. Now I'm going to crochet down this next double crochet post. We're going to just go right into that post and make 5 double crochets. Oh, come on now. Okay, I went down that post. I just crocheted down the post. Now, I'm going to go to that corner right there next to this, right over here. just swing it on up there and do it. You just, might seem strange, but that's what makes it ruffle. Swing it on up there and start doing your double crochets across this chain 2 loop here. Okay, now see how the ruffles are looking? That's how they're supposed to look. Okay, now I'm going to go down that double crochet post. So I went down the post, and now I'm going to swing over to this corner right next to where I started on that post, right up into that corner. So we do 5 double crochets across that chain 2 space. And then we immediately do 5 double crochets going down the very next double crochet post. And then we swing up. We swing up to that chain 2 corner there. We swing up to it. We swing up to this corner here. And we'll do our next 5 double crochets across that chain 2 space. Okay, I'm going to pause it and finish this out. Now, if y'all still need instructions, you can just backtrack a little on the video for these ruffles. I hope I've made it clear enough. I've tried to. And I'll meet you at the end, and then I'll show you how to join. Okay, I'm almost to the end. Almost. I'm going to pause it one more time. Okay, I've got to the end of it. Now, where I've come to the end, here's where you started with the chain 3 up here at the top. Now, you just going to join it just simple as can be. You just go right on over there to that first chain 3 and slip stitch into the top of it. Like you would like anything else. You just join it just like that. And it's joined. And it's done. Your flower is done, and it's gorgeous. And cut a long enough piece that you can easily weave it in. It takes a little while to get around the circumference of this thing, but it gets there, and then you've got this beautiful ruffled square. It's beautiful. Looks good enough to eat. And now, get your yarn needle and prepare to thread it in. It's best to go ahead and thread it in now than to wait till later. That way it's out of your hair. Okay. Just going to go on down here. And going down to the bottom of this. And I'm going in there with my needle. We'll get on in there like that. Pull it on through. Then, now I'm going to go back behind. So I'm going back behind that this single crochet right here, go behind it, and go out from it a little ways, and then do a back stitch around a stitch. I don't know if you can see that or not, but and thread it on through, and then you can cut it off. And you got that out of your way. Now you're going to take you could continue with the same color, or what I'm going to do is start with this other color. Put this other color on. I like to make a two-tone for these big flowers. This row is going to be a lot easier. This is the row that I came up with. This is where I put my own spin on it. I can find the end of it. Now, okay. What we're going to do is we're going to pick out any single crochet on this back part, unused part. Go into that single crochet and attach your yarn. You can do a slip knot or however you want to do it. I'm going to tie mine on. Sometimes I do a slip knot and then sometimes I tie it on like this. Tie it on. And then pull up a loop and then do your single crochet into that there. And now I'm just going to pull this thing in and out and get it out of the way. You know what? I messed up on that last round. Oh my. I messed up on this last round of one place. I accidentally put 5 double crochets in this chain 3. I'm supposed to do it in the chain 2. Well, I'm just going to finagle it because I ain't pulling a bunch of stuff out. That's why you have to be careful on the ruffle part to go into this down here, the double chain 2 space, and not the chain 3. Okay, so here we go in our first chain 3. We're going to do a half double, a double, a triple, and then chain 3. Oh, don't jump off the hook. Now, we're going to go straight down into the top of that triple and into that sidebar right there. And slip stitch for your picket. And now you're going to do another triple crochet, then a double, and then a half double, and then single in this very next single crochet here. And then in the next chain 3 loop, which I don't have, I'm going to have to finagle it. You're going to do the same as you did on this first one. You do your single crochet into that single crochet, and then you do half double, double, triple, pick it, triple, double, half, single in the single. Okay, I'm going to do what I have to do here for this to make up for how I messed up on it. Man, oh man, I sure did mess up. I have to finagle it. Man, oh man, I didn't even see that when I did it. It just, okay. I gotta finagle this. Do what you gotta do while I'm finagling. Get in there. Now, get over there. This may not look good, I don't know, but I'm not pulling it out. Too much to pull out. Okay, single in your single. I'm doing a video. I'm doing a video. Okay, now in your next chain 3 loop, you do your half double, double, triple, chain 3, and you dive down right into the top of that triple and into the sidebar right beside it and slip stitch. And then you make your next triple, and then your double, your half double, and single crochet into that single. Well, come on now. It was splitting the stitches. Half double, double in the next, triple, chain 3, go straight down into the top of that triple and into that sidebar. Well, what did I do? Okay, slip stitch, double crochet, half double, and single in that single right there. And then guess what you're going to do all the way around. This is how it's going to look. I finagled this when I made it work. You can't tell I messed up on it. Okay, this is how it's going to look. You're going to go into this next loop. You do your single crochet in that single crochet. And the next loop, you do a half double, double, triple, pick it, triple, double, half double, and then single crochet in that next single. You do that all the way around. And then I'll meet you in the next part 2 video.